Herb marked this thing during one time in the construction period. I mean, typically the furnaces have been running and they don't make any foul noise, but I could distinctly hear kind of it's like a growling noise kind of thing. Like it was weird, like from here and also probably from the other vent. There was an intake vent and this is the outlet vent.
Could you describe that at all? Was it a short, abbreviated growling or a long, drawn-out growling?
Growling, long growling.
Long? High-pitched, low-pitched?
Low-pitched. And so, kind of, and on that very day, I was basically inspecting all these things, and I had a shoe that had a kind of a solid heel, and it made a lot of noise, like it was like a leather shoe with tap, 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 tap noise. And so I was making the noise around the house with this solid wood floor, and when I was walking over here, I could hear that someone else is walking. And it's almost like mimicking. I would walk, and the person would walk and then stop. Then I would walk again, and they would walk again. It was like very, very weird, very scary. So that day I did spend more time in the house, but then I promised myself, no, this is my house, I have to deal with it. And then the noise went away.
But it was a distinct walking sound?
Very, very clear, there's no doubt about it. And then I did not mention it to anyone, but then my painter spent a lot of time painting. So at one day I was joking, so did you hear anything unusual? At that time I had several incidents, I didn't share everything. And he said on the first day, nothing here, but then no weird noise or anything. Then he said, now that you mentioned, there was one time he was actually painting the ceiling of this kitchen, and there was someone walking upstairs, and he thought that when the door was open, someone came in, and so he grabbed the stick. Basically, there was a long stick and then roller on top. So he grabbed that thing and went upstairs looking whoever was there. So he heard it too, and he would many times he would do his painting work at night. So then I had a confirmation. Okay, so it's not just me. So another person also heard the footsteps. So
that's what this X corresponds to, the footsteps that he's talking about, just to mark the area kind of where footsteps were.
You're already walking, as you know, you'll notice when you go upstairs, there's a corridor, and that connects different bedrooms. So it was someone walking in that corridor.
The painter had already heard this before you asked him anything about it?
Yes, before I shared anything about him. I just asked him, do you experience anything unusual in the house? And then he let me know. So that was it. And then I never heard any footsteps till very recently. So that's the story over here. Now when Melissa came over here on that day, she was walking around. She felt the presence in the kitchen, and then when he first came in, she was